Well, hello again, sports fans. Scott Travis here with another Scott Travis Sports News report. Today I'm going to preview the Red Sox Rays ALDS series, and this update is sponsored by Hairspray Salon, 259 Wickenden Street in Providence for all your beauty needs, and by my brother's company, Herb Travis Handyman Services, for all your home improvement and repair needs. You can call him up 401-465-2658 and check out some of his work at herbtravishandyman.com. If any of you out there that watch this want to become a sponsor, these videos are actually getting out there, getting quite a bit of distribution. So if you're interested in becoming a sponsor or sponsoring a video or an update, or whether it be Bruins or Red Sox or just a weekly update, just message me and then we can go over the details of how that works. Anyway, but back to the Red Sox and Rays. It starts today at 3:07 p.m. It'll be on TBS. And there's some. I'm going to tell you right now. My prediction is this is going to be a tricky series. The Rays play the Red Sox tough all the time, and the pitching that the Rays have, the Red Sox have had some problems with. I'll get into how the pitching matchups play out, but it's going to be a tricky thing. The Red Sox put a roster together. They left basically out of any surprises or questions was Matt Thornton was left off out of the bullpen, and Felix Doubront is going to be the long reliever if necessary, since he's not going to be needed as a starter. So that's really the only thing of note, and Quentin Berry has made it as the pinch runner. So that's how that plays out. I think the way the pitching matchups, the Rays, like I said, they're starting pitching. Matt Moore is going to go against John Lester today. Game 2 is going to be David Price versus John Lackey. And I hope we get good, strong outings out of Lester and Lackey. What's going to help the Red Sox is games 1 and 2 are at Fenway. And that's always a little bit of that intangible. And this Red Sox team thrives on the intangibles. So I think it works out well for the Red Sox. It was a good idea to play hard right to the end, get that home field advantage, win the division. So here we are. The Rays had to come in as the wild card. They've been battling the last 6 cities over the last 10 days, or something along those lines. So we'll see what happens. The Rays, I think, are going to probably come out strong, but we'll have to see if all the travel catches up with them as the series moves on. We'll see what happens. But we're going to need Lester Strong today, because Matt Moore has really handcuffed us all season. And then Lackey, who's been solid, his record should be a lot better than 12 and 13. He didn't get any run support. He could have won 17 or 18 games had he. The Red Sox were shut out 6 times when he started out of the 12 times they were shut out. So unfortunate for him. He's pitched really solid. Game 3 is going to be Alex Cobb versus Clay Buchholz. Buchholz missed most of the middle of the season, but he ended up 12-1 with an ERA under 2. So you can't argue. I hope he's ready to go. I'm hoping to see if he can go 5 or 6 innings at least. I think he went 5 and 6 in his outing. So hopefully he's ready to go pitch into the late innings. That would help the bullpen. And Game 4 is going to be Chris Archer and Jake Peavy. Those games 3 and 4 down in Tampa. And if there's a necessary Game 5, then I would imagine both teams would come back with today's starters, Moore for Tampa and Lester for the Red Sox. So I think, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a great series. I think it's going to be, tight baseball where you have to watch the whole game. They're going to be long games. We know the Rays and the Red Sox both play long games, so set your DVR a little bit longer if you're recording, or put some extra time aside, because we're looking at probably a 4-hour game today. And we'll see how it works out. There has been some rain today. I don't know if that's going to factor in or delay anything. We'll have to wait and see what happens up there in Fenway, how much rain they've gotten. It's been raining off and on where I am in Providence. So we'll see how it works out with that when it goes to that. The scheduled lineups for the Red Sox looks like a regular Red Sox lineup. You got Ellsbury in center. You got Victorino in right. You got Pedroia at second. You got Ortiz at DH. You got Napoli at first. Gomes is getting the start in left because he's a right-handed bat in the platoon. You got Salty behind the plate hitting 7th. You got Stephen Drew at short hitting 8th. And Will Middlebrooks at 3rd hitting 9th. So with Lester on the mound. And that's the Red Sox. The Rays are coming back with Jennings in center. Zobrist at 2nd. Will Myers out in right. Longoria at 3rd. Delman Young, the DH. Sean Rodriguez in left. Escobar at short. James Loney at 1st. And Lobaton, the catcher, with Matt Moore on the mound. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it plays out. I'm looking at a tight series. I think the Red Sox, I think the teams are pretty fairly even. The Red Sox just have that intangible of knowing they can come from behind, where if they do get shut down through 7 or 8 innings, they're not going to panic. They know they have that late inning ability to come back. So I think that's what, even if Tampa gets the strong starts that I expect out of their starters, I think it'll come down to, can they get from the starter to Fernando Rodney, the closer, who was effective, but not as effective as he's been in years past. So, and also, you know, who's going to be out there for the 8th inning for the Rays? We'll have to see how it works, because traditionally, if the Red Sox are handled by the starter, sometimes they get, once they get into the bullpen, they can light up the rest of the pitchers. So we'll see how it works out. I will be posting more comments and reports throughout the series, as well as more Bruins info. I'll be doing a preview for the Bruins Red Wings game tomorrow. So that's what's going on. Don't forget, you can follow up and see all my posts and all my links. I link to everything on the major media stories at Scott Travis Sports News on Facebook. And if you search on YouTube, you can search up all my videos just by putting in the Scott Travis Sports News, and then all of those will come up if you want to check out some of what I have to say about other sports. And that's about it. You can also follow me on Twitter at ScottTravisSN. Thanks for watching. Go Sox. I'll be talking to you guys again soon.